What is the main function of the reproductive system?
Reproduction.
Which is the male reproductive organ?
Testis.
Which is the female reproductive organ?
Ovary.
Where are sperm produced?
Testis.
Where are ova produced?
Ovary.
What is the male gamete called?
Sperm.
What is the female gamete called?
Ovum.
Where does fertilization usually occur?
Fallopian tube.
What is the fertilized egg called?
Zygote.
Which organ supports fetal development?
Uterus.
Which tube carries sperm from the testis?
Vas deferens.
Which tube carries the ovum to the uterus?
Fallopian tube.
Which sac protects the testes?
Scrotum.
Where do sperm mature?
Epididymis.
Which gland produces seminal fluid?
Prostate.
Which gland secretes fluid rich in fructose?
Seminal vesicle.
What is the male sex hormone?
Testosterone.
What is the primary female sex hormone?
Estrogen.
Which hormone prepares the uterus for pregnancy?
Progesterone.
Which hormone stimulates ovulation?
LH.
Which hormone stimulates sperm production?
FSH.
Which cell is formed after fertilization?
Zygote.
Which stage develops after the zygote?
Embryo.
Which organ connects the fetus to the mother?
Placenta.
Which organ provides nutrients to the fetus?
Placenta.
What is the average menstrual cycle length?
28 days.
Which hormone initiates follicle development?
FSH.
Which hormone triggers ovulation?
LH.
Ovulation usually occurs on which day of a 28-day cycle?
14th.
Which hormone maintains the uterine lining after ovulation?
Progesterone.
What is the shedding of the uterine lining called?
Menstruation.
Where does implantation occur?
Uterus.
What is the period of development before birth called?
Gestation.
What is the average human gestation period?
9 months.
Which organ develops from the fertilized egg?
Embryo.
Which stage follows the embryo stage?
Fetus.
Which fluid protects the developing fetus?
Amniotic fluid.
Which membrane surrounds the fetus?
Amnion.
What connects the fetus to the placenta?
Umbilical cord.
Identical twins develop from?
One zygote.
Fraternal twins develop from?
Two separate ova.
Which hormone stimulates milk production?
Prolactin.
Which hormone causes milk ejection?
Oxytocin.
What is the first milk after childbirth called?
Colostrum.
Which method prevents fertilization mechanically?
Barrier method.
Which device is placed inside the uterus for contraception?
IUD.
Which surgery prevents sperm transport?
Vasectomy.
Which surgery prevents ovum transport?
Tubectomy.
Puberty is mainly controlled by?
Hormones.
Which gland initiates puberty through hormone release?
Pituitary.
Which hormone is the primary male sex hormone?
Testosterone.
Which hormone is the primary female sex hormone?
Estrogen.
Which hormone prepares the uterus for pregnancy?
Progesterone.
Which hormone stimulates follicle development?
FSH.
Which hormone stimulates testosterone secretion?
LH.
Which hormone maintains pregnancy in the early stage?
Progesterone.
Which hormone is commonly detected in pregnancy tests?
HCG.
Which organ produces HCG during pregnancy?
Placenta.
What is the inability to conceive called?
Infertility.
Which procedure involves fertilization outside the body?
IVF.
What does IVF stand for?
In vitro fertilization.
Which disease can be transmitted through sexual contact?
HIV/AIDS.
Which virus causes AIDS?
HIV.
Which infection is caused by Treponema pallidum?
Syphilis.
Which infection is caused by Neisseria gonorrhoeae?
Gonorrhea.
Which method helps prevent sexually transmitted infections?
Barrier method.
Which chromosome determines male sex in humans?
Y chromosome.
Which chromosome combination produces a female?
XX.
Who determines the sex of the child genetically?
Father only.
Which gamete always carries an X chromosome?
Ovum.
Which sperm produces a male child?
Y-bearing sperm.
Which sperm produces a female child?
Eggs-bearing sperm.
Which reproductive organ produces ova?
Ovary.
Which reproductive organ produces sperm?
Testis.
Which organization promotes reproductive health worldwide?
WHO.
Which is the primary male reproductive organ?
Testis.
Which is the primary female reproductive organ?
Ovary.
Where are sperm stored before ejaculation?
Epididymis.
Where does fertilization normally occur?
Fallopian tube.
Where does implantation occur?
Uterus.
Which hormone stimulates milk production?
Prolactin.
Which hormone causes milk ejection?
Oxytocin.
Which structure connects the fetus to the placenta?
Umbilical cord.
Which fluid surrounds the fetus?
Amniotic fluid.
Which membrane encloses the fetus?
Amnion.
Which organ nourishes the fetus?
Placenta.
Which hormone triggers ovulation?
LH.
Which hormone supports pregnancy?
Progesterone.
Which hormone is detected in pregnancy tests?
HCG.
Which hormone promotes sperm production?
FSH.
Which hormone stimulates testosterone production?
LH.
Which chromosome is present only in males?
Y.
Which chromosome is present in both males and females?
X.
How many sex chromosomes are present in humans?
2.
Which process forms sperm?
Spermatogenesis.
Which process forms ova?
Oogenesis.
Which process forms a zygote?
Fertilization.
Which process attaches the embryo to the uterus?
Implantation.
Which process delivers nutrients to the fetus?
Placental circulation.
Which system ensures continuation of the species?
Reproductive system.